All right, take a look at your screen. This is one application of the best value of the day from the Beauty Spy and Wei East, and Wei Bryan from Wei East, bringing us the original Eyes Alive in a supersize. So those of you who've been part of our HSN family, I think HSN's been here now for like 47, 48 years, 40, something.
Here the whole time.
I feel like we've been here the whole time. I'm a baby here. I've only been a host for 17 years.
I'm 30 years.
Chelsea's been here for 30 years. So I've personally worked with Wei Bryan, and when I heard that we had Eyes Alive back, I could not have been more excited. You guys obviously feel the same way. This has been flying out the door. 12,649 have sold since midnight. We have single ship and auto ship. Auto ship has been the most popular, and it is the most limited. It'll sell out first. Here is auto ship. It is 2 additional shipments of Eyes Alive every 90 days. So auto ship doesn't go on for eternity. There's only 2 more shipments. So I really encourage you to do auto ship. You can even do a couple single shipments and also get auto ship. So here's the regular size of Eyes Alive, the ½ ounce. We are doing a double ounce, a full size, which is what you would see in a typical day cream, night cream, not eye cream, but what we're getting is a double size at a today's special price. $11.66 is how much it's going to be on FlexPay. Your total is $34.99. Also, free shipping and handling. Also, it addresses puffiness, fine lines, but dark circles as well, Chelsea, and that is amazing. But let's hear from Wei Bryan from Wei East, from herself. Take a listen.
Hello everyone, I am Wei Bryan, founder of Wei East. I am just so happy to be part of a Beauty Spy family, bring Wei East back to HSN family.
We're so excited. Do you know, just seeing her, Chelsea, I just want to tell stories about how great she is, and I will tell some stories of working with her. Chelsea Scott brings us the Beauty Spy. She literally gets in a plane with her luggage and goes around the world. And I know you're going to be doing live from South Korea in May. We should promote that.
May 21st on HSN will be live in South Korea with HSN, which is
I'm so excited about that show. I'll be whether I'm working or not, I'm going to be watching that show.
I can't wait.
So Wei Bryan, you know, teaching us about ingredients, but ingredients not from a chemical lab, from her view, from where she lives, from the fields and the actual picking the green tea. And we'll talk about that, Chelsea. It's really amazing.
It is, it really is. And we're gonna just quickly, you can see the Lu Shan region right here. So this is actually where Wei lives. She owns her own farms. The grounds are impeccable. We've all been over to Asia. Yes, it's a long flight, but it's worth it. When you step off the plane in Asia, it is not like a lot of people may think. It is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. The people are so welcoming. The food is incredible. It's clean. The air is unlike anything I've ever breathed in my life. It is just a beautiful place, but grows there in those mountains in that Lu Shan region is one of the most powerful green teas anywhere in the world. It's because of the soil and the richness, and that's a whole nother show. But green tea is important for your eyes. Why? Because green tea is a very powerful antioxidant. So if you have puffiness, darkness, fine lines, crinkling, thinning skin around your eyes, Wei takes that green tea that there's hand-picked, and she utilizes safflower, seaweed from deep in the ocean that helps to reduce puffiness, cucumber, the soybean, all these traditional ingredients that have been proven, and each one is methodically put together. This isn't like, oh, let's put together some herbs that sound good. Each one has a job that is working synergistically to create these types of results. So if you have eyes that are making you uncomfortable because they're dark and you've tried everything, or the puffiness is making you depressed, or you're putting on tons of concealer, Eyes Alive is one of the best-selling eye creams, literally in the history of the beauty industry for a reason, and it's back for the first time, basically.
Right, and you're taking a look at a live before and after. That's our model. She's here live in the studio, and this is not one of those, you know, instant, you know, it happens in instantly and then it goes away and you wash it off with something. This is a long-term eye cream.
Correct. So instant products have a place, but typically
Right.
instant products use an ingredient called silicate. And what ends up happening is 99.9% of the time, it gets like white on the skin and it cracks, and then you don't want to use it and it doesn't look great with makeup. And you also have rules. You got to sit around. This is a eye cream that goes in. It's an actual skincare product with long-term results. So the question is, why is Andrea applying it and it looks really good right now, like it looks like an instant product? It's because this is the difference with Wei East. When you take out the bad stuff and you take out fillers and all the stuff that we don't need, and you give your skin what it does need, you will see results quicker. So now they will get better every time Andrea or you apply it. So when you get it home, you can use it morning and night. I use it once a day. Let's look. This is the tour around the eye. Look in the corner of the eye, right? That's the area where you start to see that puffiness. Look how it's smoothed out. Look at the difference, Helen, in the area between the brow and the lashes, that real estate, right? That's what we call that area where you want to put your shadow on, where you want to look bright. Instantly, this is addressing all of it, Helen.
It is, and you know, some eye creams you can only put or under the eye and
True.
not 360.
True.
This is a 360 product for the eyelid and also under the eye. So if you're somebody that, like you're like myself and you're a little bit older and you put your eyeshadow on and it kind of crinkles and get it, you're gonna love Eyes Alive. It's gonna do things for that area that you didn't even hope for, that you didn't even realize. We're like, oh, look at that, the puffiness is gone.
I love that.
Oh, look, you know, you may think, well, that's just the way my eye is. That's just the way this is.
Yeah.
But you're gonna notice such a difference. And by the way, this is a product, we have not had this in stock. It was on the Beauty Report one time. Chelsea just told me in the last presentation, I did not even know that.
Yeah.
So it was on one time in the Beauty Report, sold out in a second. And we were like, gosh, I wonder if we could get that back for one day and do a Today Special. And that's what's happening right now. Those of you that are longtime HSN fans, remember Eyes Alive. This is the Eyes Alive that you've been emailing us saying, why don't we have that product anymore? I don't see it on hsn.com. You can't get it anywhere in the United States. Why can't we bring this back? When is Wei East coming back? What happened to that brand? I'll tell you that when we look at those forums that we have, the HSN, they have forums. You guys can, the community can chat with each other. That was a huge topic. Here you go.
Oh, the
It is
forums.
back. So if you don't turn on the TV today, you're gonna blink and miss it. No pun intended with the eye cream.
I love that.
Right?
Yeah, no, you're so right. And you know what? Here's the thing. I get that most of you, or a lot of you, you know Wei East, right? We all love Wei. We've had so many laughs over the years. We know how effective this is. But for those of you that have never heard of Wei East, for those of you that are new to maybe HSN, Wei Bryan was an iconic, or is an iconic beauty founder and creator. She takes traditional recipes that have been used by her grandmother and families that you can see our friendship. We met Wei over 22 years ago. She taught me all about Asia. She taught me all about things I never would have known and completely changed my life. Now I spend half my time on the ground in South Korea because of her. But if you don't know, in Asia, there's so much rich soil, rich plants. They're rich diets. They're healthy community. Everything is incredible there. And so she takes these ingredients and pours that love into this eye cream. So instead of chemicals that you can't pronounce, she actually utilizes from her own, she calls it farm to face, from her own farms, this incredible ginseng, this incredible green tea. It has such high concentrations of antioxidants. It helps to smooth out that underneath of that eye area. You're getting ingredients that you may have heard of, maybe you haven't, but it's so good and so effective. When you get it home, use it once, you'll start to see the difference. But like Helen said, it's over time. So if you have never heard of her, I would jump on board. Just try it today.
Yeah.
Because it's one eye cream. You're not buying 3. You're buying one eye cream that addresses all of the situation we have around that eye
You're right.
area.
There's lots of people watching who are saying, I don't know what that host is talking about.
Yeah,
I've
what are
never
these
heard
girls
about
talking
Wei East.
about
I've never
all day?"
heard about, like, what is the big deal? But how about trying this eye cream? It's a sale price. It's a Today Special. I don't think in the 17 years I've worked here, we've had an eye cream as a Today Special. That is not a typical Today Special,
Right.
an eye cream.
I never thought about that.
Yeah,
You're right.
Just even having an eye cream as a Today Special, I'm sure in the 40 years of HSN, there might have been an eye cream as
Look
a
at
Today
this.
Special. I cannot think of one, but maybe maybe we've had one or two over the years. We must have.
Yeah.
But I will say you're right. It has to be something really special.
Yeah.
And this is really special. This is going to be sold out early. I know that the auto ship is going to sell out before the single ship. We are way more than half sold out for the day. It's 6 p.m. I know the price and everything was supposed to go till midnight.
Do you serve dinner like during the show? Like at 6 p.m. I feel like.
It's snack time.
Am I going to get a
where's
snack?
Preston? Preston, if you're listening, order us a pizza.
But speaking of snacks, I totally interrupted you. But because I was looking at this for a second, I just think it's important because we showed it to you last hour, but if you missed it, these are the actual ingredients. The only thing that wasn't flown here was the cucumber. We actually got the cucumber. But this is the cassis. This is the actual seaweed that we use that is so rich in minerals. Seaweed has been known in Asia. If you apply it underneath your eyes, there's a secret recipe that it helps to reduce the puffiness and add smoothness. So when you apply these all together, the safflower, these ingredients, each one is methodically put together to work in conjunction to really do three things, right? So this is what you may have at home, or you're spending a ton of money, and like we're all like living in a world where we're trying to save our pennies. If you're using a product, one that does puffiness, and hopefully it does, and then you have one that is going to deal with the darkness, and getting rid of darkness is hard, so good luck. Sometimes it's tough to find that. And then you're using something for wrinkles. We're gonna get rid of all of this. We're gonna replace it with one jumbo size of Eyes Alive. The only reason that this product hasn't been at HSN in the last 10 years is because Wei moved back to Asia to raise her beautiful daughter and her gorgeous, healthy son, because that's where her family is. Otherwise, this would still be here. So this is a rare opportunity to get what has been one of the most iconic selling eye products in the history of this network, and literally, Helen, in the history of the US, because it is beloved by so many of you. So we brought it back because we're partners with Wei. I've known her for 22 years, so has Helen. The day that Wei came to this building, we were here, we met her, and she said, I'll never forget it, she had the bag with all the stuff, and she's taking out the herbs, and I'm looking at Alexis, and I'm like, what is happening? This lady, there's all these herbs, and it worked. It worked. I believed her story. I still believe it today, and I know it can make a difference for you guys. So whether you've heard about it or not, it's not important. What is important is that we believe that it'll change the way you think about that eye area, because eyes make you look young.
Absolutely. And we just went over 13,000 sold since midnight. Not in the history of this product. Today. So that's why I'm saying, yes, it's, Chelsea's going to be on the Beauty Report. Make sure you watch the Beauty Report tonight, because I think we're going to have, with Amy, I think we're going to have some special This Day Only, I heard. So I don't even know what that is. I don't know what it is.
I would watch just to hear what me and Amy are going to do to embarrass ourselves.
I definitely would tune in for that. If you call in right now, you'll be able to get the Eyes Alive on auto ship. We have single ship and auto ship. I know how many are left in auto ship, Kevin? I don't even know. So we have a few thousand left in auto ship, and then 13,000 gone across single ship and auto ship. So auto ship is very limited. You can get it right now. I know during this presentation, for sure, auto ship. It's only 2 more shipments. That's it.
And it's staying at the same price.
And it's staying at the same price, and you get the double size, right?
I've been talking about that a lot today, just because with everything that's going on, good or bad, some things may be going up in price. So it's just, it's so awesome that HSN is giving you guys the opportunity to get your favorite skincare product, lock it into auto ship, so that you could feel confident, because we know it's going to work. So when you get your next shipment, you're keeping it at that same value, which, by the way, we held the price from over 22 years ago. So that alone is just showing you how confident we are, because we know once you get Eyes Alive, you're going to say, what else does Wei have? Or could you bring something else back? Because her products work. So we're going to keep going and looking at these results, Helen.
Yes, and we have models live in the studio. We're going to show you before and after. So here is our model live in the studio. These pictures are taken at the beginning of the day before the Today Special. We put Eyes Alive on the model. They put them on themselves. And then here's the difference. This is what's so extraordinary. That's why over 13,000 of your fellow customers and HSN fans and shoppers have been like, Eyes Alive is back. They're probably texting each other, calling each other, probably on the Facebook page. Everybody tune into HSN right now. I can't believe Eyes Alive is back. And I'll tell you, this is a big moment. This is like a big deal. It kind of brought a tear to Chelsea in my eyes when we think about this incredible product and what this means. This is kind of what HSN is all about, right?
It's really funny. I don't know if I mean, maybe I'm tired, so I'm just saying things that I probably shouldn't be saying on live TV in 94 million homes. But sometimes you probably watch like HSN and you may be thinking like, oh, that person's a salesperson, right?
Right, yeah.
And I have to I have to tell you, it's not true.
That's not what it's like here,
It's
actually.
not what it's like. Here it comes. Oh God, here we go. It's legit like a family. Like Helen and I and Wei and Amy Morrison, we have all been together for, oh no.
Don't stop it.
Shoot.
Stop it, you.
For, you know, 20, 30.
Cut to the models.
20, 30,
don't look at me,
20 or
it's gonna make
30
me cry.
years. Like, we believe in the products that we're talking about. We're not spokespeople, and I definitely am not a spokesperson. I personally have worked at HSN with almost every single brand on the air. Maybe not a few, but almost every single one in the last 30 years in some type of capacity behind the scenes. So I can tell you that the one thing that I'm passionate about and that I want to share is good skincare. That's why we got way back here, because we know that Eyes Alive can make a difference for you. So whether it's wrinkles, whether it's deep lines, whether it's puffiness, how awful is it when someone says, oh, you look tired? And you're not tired. It's the worst, because then you feel self-conscious. We got to get rid of that. Look in the mirror right now. Whether you're 18 or you're 80, whether you're a man, a female, it doesn't matter who you are. If you have darkness because it's hereditary, maybe you're drinking, you're having a cocktail like I did last night. Maybe it's age. Maybe it's a million different things. Maybe it's medication. It doesn't matter. What matters is your eyes are important. It's the thing that everyone sees. You want it to look light. You want it to look bright. You want to attract people. You want to walk through this world with a smile and look bright and not even have to speak. You smile with your eyes. So use an eye cream that's literally made from Mother Nature that is going to deliver big on results. I'm going to get off my soapbox, but it's true. We're super passionate about it.
And we do get passionate about this because I'll tell you, when I'm with you know, friends that don't work at HSN, I have another whole life as a stand-up comedian, and all of
you are funny, my friend.
I have guy comedians that come to me and say, what can I do about this? What do I do about that? Like, they ask me for, because I work here, and I've honestly become, I'm a total product expert when it comes to skincare, and I'm telling you, you've got to try this. This isn't something you're using that's $200, $300, $400, and there's lots of incredible, way expensive products out there, but this isn't one of them. This is one that, huge results, low price, that is a rare diamond. We do not have this on air for honestly, over a decade. We haven't had this product on air for a decade, but you can see live on camera how it works.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? So what we're talking about is the famous Eyes Alive. It's one eye cream that addresses all of the aging issues we have around our eye. It's ophthalmologist tested. It's safe on all eye types. If you wear contacts, no worries. And what you're gonna do is once or twice a day, morning and night, it's up to you. You're just gonna tap, tap, tap all the way around your eye area. I want you to take a look at this before. We're using mulberry leaf, green tea from the Lu Shan region, very high concentrations of antioxidants, the seaweed, the cucumber. To take a look at that before, to eradicate the appearance of darkness. You can see in the after, it immediately starts to help brighten up the appearance. Her eyes look brighter and wider and more open. As we start to age, we all know that the neck and the eye area, the two areas that really start to go downhill first. Why? Thin skin. It gets papery, it gets thin. And when skin becomes thin, it's loose. It has nothing to adhere to. It needs collagen. It needs like thickness in order to hold its form. That's why when you're young, the cheeks are so pliable, they're bouncy. So we want to get that bounce back. If you look underneath her eye area, you can see it's kind of bouncy here, right? And all of that thin skin is starting to look like it's kind of filled in a little bit, like plumped out. That's because of these ingredients. Each one is hand chosen to work together to give you this type of result.
Yeah, and you take a look at your screen. There's a real before and after, and I'm sure you've watched HSN and you've heard, you know, people say, hosts, myself, what our age is, and we talk about our age all the time because I know women on television don't talk about their age.
It's incredible. Can you tell everyone how old you are?
Listen, I'm going to be 63 in June. June 5th is my birthday. Feel free to say happy birthday to me on Facebook when June 5th comes around. But the reason
you look like a kid, though. I only say it's amazing because you look like a kid.
I think I act like a kid.
Yeah, you know what? That's what it is. It's those funny jokes.
But it has to do with good skincare, and that is from education. And this is a moment of education about good skincare, but it is also a rarity that we have this year. This hasn't been on air in a decade. Has it still been selling globally? 100%. Is everybody obsessed with it globally? 100%. We just haven't had it available in the US in over a decade. 8 million sold globally. By the way, not this size. Not 8 million of this size globally. 8 million of this size sold globally. The half ounce, that's a regular size. And here you you go, doubling the size and then not doubling the price.
Yeah,
so this is the lowest price that Eyes Alive has ever been, even though it's a product that has been used for decades.
There's no question about it. I mean, the value today, I mean, I don't need to speak to the value. It speaks for itself. I mean, eye creams, this is a giant supersize. I mean, most eye creams are this size, the regular size, a ½ ounce. Not just that, most eye creams today, with the world that we're living in, because of progress, because of inflation, because of all of the things, eye creams are $40, $50, $60, $70, $150 I've seen. You go into like those big stores in the mall, their eye creams are $80 and $90. I mean, seriously, and I don't even know what is in a lot of them. I can't pronounce the ingredients. So this is a product that is time tested and trusted. The value is incredible. I would definitely lock in auto ship because again, it means that you're getting your favorite product with keeping the price exactly the way it was.
Look at her eyelids as well as her under eye.
Yes, and as you start to age, those eyelids, for me, oh my gosh, it was the upper lip and the eyelids, right? The eyelids are that area where you want to still wear eyeshadow.
She looks more rested when I know she is literally less rested.
Right, because we've all been here for 24 hours. Her eyes look wider and brighter and more open, and that's what you guys can experience. Guys, and also, I'm going to keep going over back here because it's an easy product. There's no instructions. There's no like, oh my gosh, I have to go home and do this 20 steps. Guys, wake up in the morning, you take it out. It has a precision applicator. You can even put a little bit onto your hand. You can tap it in. It feels just so good on the skin. Sometimes I use it over my makeup. Like if my boyfriend calls and he's like, oh, I'm going to take you to a dinner tonight. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to change my makeup. I just tap, tap, tap right on top. But it's not an instant product. It's the results you're going to get after using it day after day after day. We're not asking you to invest a ton of money or time, but the results that you're going to get are enormous. We will want to hear your Wei East story. Wei is watching today from Asia. The time difference is, I know.
Is she watching?
Yeah, she's been watching. She's been texting. She's been calling. She's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how awesome everybody is. And so hopefully next time we have something out here, it won't be Eyes Alive, but hopefully we can get Wei here. We're trying.
I would love that.
She may meet us live in South Korea.
Okay,
so we'll see. But here you go. We're talking puffiness. One of the things that's so hard to deal with, right? Puffiness. It could be from eating too much salt, whatever the reason. Look at how we can smooth out that puffiness by just tap, tap, tapping around that eye area.
I love it. I love it. That before and after, again, it's just using Eyes Alive. You do have instant benefits with Eyes Alive, but this is a long-term product. This is your everyday, this is morning, this is night. You could put it on and do your makeup. It's an eye cream. I know you're seeing these extraordinary benefits from just 2 seconds, but it's not that kind of instant product. That's not what it is. It's an eye cream that just works really well, and you can see benefits right away. And I just put like that amount that I put right there. This is enough for both eyes. So a little bit goes a long way. You just kind of tap it in, tap, tap, tap. And then there you go. And that's all you do. And then you see instantly, you see the brightness, the fine lines. I mean, the back of my hand is not the same kind of skin as here under my eyes. And yes, at the beginning of the show, I did tap some on over my makeup. I don't wear much makeup at all because I do my own makeup and I don't know how to do it. I know there's someone in the room who's really good at doing makeup, Kristen, but I don't know, I'm not as good as you. I don't know how to do that. So I think less is more so I don't mess it up. But tapping it on over my makeup, what Chelsea just talked about, that's something you could do to kind of refresh when you're tired. This is $11.66 on FlexPay. The shipping and handling is free. You will never see this product in any of those big department stores or beauty store, only here at HSN. Let's listen to Wei herself saying hello to everybody.
Hello everyone, I am Wei Bryant, founder of Wei East. I am just so happy to be part of a beauty spy family, bring Wei East back to HSN family.
Oh my gosh, just seeing her energy. If she's watching right now, hi Wei, I miss you. So excited. I hope she comes here. But I know it's like a 2-day flight, so. That's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's
It's a
like
lot.
22 hours for us to get to South Korea.
I get that.
It's a lot. By the way, it's fun if you like to fly, but it's a long flight.
I
But
do
anyway,
not like to fly.
Oh, I love to fly.
Good.
I think it's awesome. So anyway, so I'll do it for you. That's why
Thank
I'm
you.
the beauty spot.
I'm going to watch you when you're there.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we're super excited. So once again, if you are just joining us, we're talking about Wei East. So Wei East, Wei Bryant, I met her over 22 years ago here at HSN. She came to HSN with 3 products. One of them was Eyes Alive, another was a cleanser, and then there was a moisturizer. And she told us the stories about her history and how this formulation has literally been passed down from her great-grandmother to the grandmother, and how it really has changed people's lives. And we believed her, we tried it, we loved it, and so did you guys. And 8 million units sold later, and 22 years later, it's still the same iconic cream. If you take a look at Andrea, if you have darkness, puffiness, or lines or wrinkles around that eye area, you can have 1 issue, you could have 3. It doesn't matter. You want to get it on there, and it's going to take care of all of it. This is live. Now you're saying to yourself, well, wait a second, how is it doing such like great things instantly, right? Like, is it one of those products? And the answer is no. It's not in that class of products. It doesn't contain silicates or anything that leaves any residue. It's high levels of very powerful green tea that's hand-picked from Wei's farms. Look at the inner corner of the eye. If you're tired of people asking you if you're tired, maybe you are tired. Maybe you have 4 jobs. Maybe you're staying up late. Maybe you're just stressed about everything that's going on in the world. Maybe you want your eyes, like I did, to wear glitter eyeshadow and you don't want the hooding on the eyelid. Maybe you don't want to do something to your eye. If you do, okay, but if you don't, I get that too. We all have choices. Today, we wanted to bring you back something that was affordable, effective, and was literally going to do the job. And I don't know that we could do any better than this offer, because I feel like if you went into a department store, this cream could be $160 and it would be okay, and people would pay that amount for it. So I would just suggest try it. I've been here for 30 years. You guys know me. I use it. I love it. All of you guys that have used it love it. The hosts love it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're excited for this opportunity
And
today.
by the way, the hosts who love it, like myself, we could not get it either.
Right.
It's not like it was around here in, in some sort of secret HSN bucket. We couldn't get it until today. So all of us, when I heard this was going to be a today's special, and I usually do get a sample of beauty products that were today's special, and when I got mine, I was like, I cannot believe that Eyes Alive is back. We're all so excited. Over 13,000 sold. It'll be 14,000 in a second. The only other presentations today are going to be in the beauty report, and then that's it. So here's your chance. We're coming to the end of the day and the final presentations. This has been wildly popular all day. There's single ship and auto ship. Auto ship is going to sell out first. So if you want auto ship, it's only 2 more shipments at the same price and the double size. This is a double size and a sale price. So we doubled the size and lowered the price. So here you go, $11.66 on FlexPay. Your total is $34.99, a full ounce. Double size, addressing that, puffiness, dark circles, sagging, fine lines, all of it. This is on all of it, under the eye and over, all the way around, that 360. We're gonna take a little break. Rebecca Vargas has got some great products for you, and then Chelsea and I are gonna talk about more innovative skincare, so stay tuned.